Here's another guy that's mad at me for saying the US had no role in the British victory over Rommel in World War II. Again, there's no disputing this because by the time the Americans arrived in North Africa, the British had already defeated Rommel. The decisive battle at El Alamein took place in October 1942. Americans only began arriving in November of 1942. So there's no argument. If you want to say Lend-Lease was critical to the victory, I would say Lend-Lease was very, very helpful. The Sherman tanks were very, very helpful, but they were not decisive. Structurally, Germany could not win, which, by the way, is why Big H didn't even want Rommel launching these offensives. Because he knew. But that doesn't mean like Rommel was an idiot. In spirit, Rommel was correct. This was basically one of their only shots to secure an outcome in their favor. If by some miracle Germany could take Alexandria, they could potentially cause like a domino effect that would, for one thing, cause a change in government in Britain, and that way they could secure some kind of negotiated peace and focus their attention on the East. Now, let us shift our attention to arguably an equally acrimonious conflict, the Sydney Sweeney fine wars. Okay, this guy asks me, what does the pretty lady bathing her dog have to do with Sydney Sweeney? Well, let me explain it, okay? The origin of this conflict, the Franz Ferdinand moment. Is it Franz Ferdinand? I don't remember. The guy from World War I. What sparked this conflict was when you guys said that Sydney Sweeney was one of the finest women on earth. I said, on earth? On earth? By definition, unless you want to go LGBTQ gay marriage, which is totally fine, that's fine. If you want to broaden the definition of words, that's totally fine with me, no problem. But if you are a traditionalist, as I am, and you believe words have meaning, you cannot, by definition, be one of the finest women on earth if there are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, dare I say millions of women finer than you are. By definition, you cannot be one of the finest women on earth in that scenario. And that is the scenario in which we find ourselves when there are women on Twitter earning fractions of pennies per impression, fractions of pennies per click that are finer than Sydney Sweeney, such as the pretty lady bathing her dog referenced earlier. Okay? Here is a... First of all, who knew there were baseball cheerleaders? But here is a baseball cheerleader clearly finer than Sydney Sweeney. Who even knew this existed? Okay? But there it is, baseball cheerleaders, random baseball cheerleaders, probably earning, around the same as a secretary at Allstate Insurance. There's a baseball cheerleader earning about the same as support staff for Allstate Insurance or something. Finer than Sydney Sweeney. And that is my only point, is you cannot be, if words have meaning, if words are to have any meaning, then we cannot say Sydney Sweeney is one of the finest women on earth. We can't do it. I would marry her, by the way. Like, did she have plastic surgery? Yes, of course. I would marry her. No questions asked. Now, we were talking about watches the other day. Can I just say, Troy Aikman, what a guy. This man made tens of millions in his playing career, tens of millions more post-career. He's got to be closing in on $100 million. He could wear whatever watch he wants. He could be wearing a gold day-date. That's what I would be doing. He could be flashing a gold day-date. He could be flashing a platinum Daytona. He could be flashing a AP Royal Oak, a Nautilus, a Patek, right? He could be flashing any of these things. Instead, here he is on national television wearing a humble Titanium Yachtmaster for $31,000. Okay, on Oysterflex, no less. What is Oysterflex? Oysterflex is a rubber band. No, it's a rubber band. They tell you no, it's got special, it's proprietary technology. It's very advanced. We got no, it's a rubber band. No, we put metal inside. It's not just a rubber band. It's a rubber band. It's so they can save money on the bracelet. All right, they don't have to waste the metal, the gold, the platinum, whatever it happens to be. They can save money on that by charging you only slightly less for the rubber band. Okay, and then they tell you, no, this is for people that don't have to flex. Okay, but if I don't have to flex, then why am I buying a $31,000 Rolex? Why wouldn't I just wear a Casio if I don't care about flexing? Of course I want to flex, but they go, no, this is for, you don't want to flex, you prioritize comfort. So credit to Troy Aikman for prioritizing comfort over flexing. I think that speaks to his character. In contrast to Nick Wright, the used car salesman of sports TV, that scumbag, no offense, I mean, all due respect to Nick Wright, that piece of garbage. All due respect, here is Nick Wright. What do you think Nick Wright is wearing? Nick Wright is wearing exactly what I would be wearing if I could afford it. Nick Wright wearing the symbol of aspirational douchebaggery. Okay? It's what I would wear, a gold day date. Black dial, I don't know about the black dial. I think I would go money green or gold on gold. Gold on gold is the Tony Soprano watch, right? Gold on gold is the gold on gold day date is the Tony Soprano watch. That's what I would wear, but Nick Wright goes with the black dial, black ombre dial, whatever it's called. So there he is. There is Nick Wright with a much more expensive watch than the much wealthier Troy Aikman. And I think that speaks to Troy Aikman's character. So in addition to being a great quarterback, I'll be honest with you, I think it was better than Steve Young. No, I do. In the big games, Troy Aikman, well, he's got three. I mean, shut up. He's got 3 Super Bowls. What do you want to do? He's got 3 Super Bowls to Steve Young's 1. And now Steve Young talks like he's the Yoda of quarterbacks. Like, give it a rest, dude. You won 1 Super Bowl. Brad Johnson won 1 Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won 1 Super Bowl.